Hey folks, welcome back to the next episode in the free-to-play Wizard101 series, where we are not spending any cash, no member, no crowns, no nothing. And it's actually turned out to be a pretty interesting challenge. Something I just found out on Reddit the other day is if you hit Control G, it makes your screen blank. I had no idea about that until a few days ago. So that looks pretty neat for opening shots and whatnot. But today, it's a crazy timing for this, starting up the series, I guess, because we just had the 5 boxes a little while ago, and now we have the Lost Pages event.
Today, however, but it was misfiled by my speak to Boris Tallstaff and hear the story.
10 XP, that'll do it. Ooh, we do have 4 here though. If we're gonna be, what's the word I'm looking for? Diligent, maybe? Is that the right word? With our energy? Or just like, what's the word for like using something wisely? Oh, that's a new pet maneuver for the new bundle that just came out. That's cool. Perfect. You may notice we have a new pet here as well. Then we've started training up here. And I'll talk about that more later, I think, because we're about to hit level 17. So, we'll refill our energy and everything. Oh. Forgot about that.
Whoa there, chum. Stop it.
And
use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first.
do I not get XP from it?
Point you to it.
How about now?
I need you to.
Nope. What if we do now? Go talk to another folk. Alright, maybe I should have left my mark here, I guess. But yeah, we got the Lost Pages event going on this week or so, or whatever. I'm not too worried about this event, though, because really it's not like the 5 boxes, which can actually be helpful to us because we could get couch potatoes, energy gear and stuff, sonic springs. This event, though, only thing we really can get is the permanent dragon mount.
The Lost Page.
What?
Head to Triton Avenue and search for the spell.
How'd that not level us up?
Have to defeat them to
Oh.
uncover the Lost Pages
Dang.
swarms.
2 away. 10? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Lost Pages event. So we can only really get a few things. You can get the permanent dragon mount, which would be good for our other characters, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of like massive mounts like that, just because it blocks so much of the screen, I feel like. But I mean, might as well do a few runs for that, I guess. If you can get like some pack gear, like level whatever 10 stuff, and like any level stuff. What else? Oh yeah, before we hop into this, I should show you though. Where is it? I've done a little bit of this, and then our other XP we've got is from this guy. Got a whole bunch of, what would be the old, I can't think of the word, like the duels, yeah. I think we got like 15 of them or something, master duels, and like 2 exalted, something like that, so just stockpiling them, might as well, while we're farming XP and such. Do I have the right deck? Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that's how we got our XP up once again. It's actually really not that bad at the moment. 'Cause, I mean, we only need like 4,000 or something. And then, I mean, I get like 15 per fight, so it's like 200 fights or something. I forget what the math is, but I mean, it comes out to like an hour or so of just like this sort of battle, and then we're all set. That's why I've just been farming like rattlebones over and over, kind of, just because I mean, I can get those duels for later on, and then I mean, just get the XP now, so might as well. That's crazy. You need 10 level up. Let's go. What? How's our energy? That's ridiculous. How's our energy still 70? Maybe you only get energy like every 2 levels, or like on even levels? I never paid attention to that, I guess. Back to lost pages though, so yeah, we can't really get anything useful from this one in my opinion. At least in the long run. I mean, maybe the pack gear will offer a little more damage, but I mean, I'm just always gonna have this stuff equipped for the energy, honestly. Only other thing is just like this animus pretty much. I mean, you can't get any other exclusive animus, at least from this world, because it's only like a 2-fight battle. But I mean, could just farm for the perm mount, because I mean, we're below level 20 still, so it's like the only time we're ever going to be able to really farm for this, unless we just get really lucky again. Well, no, because I mean, you can only get the dragon mount from Wizard City when you're level 20 and below, so I mean, this is never going to happen again that we'll be able to farm dragon. Well, I keep changing my mind. I guess you can, because I mean, I have the alt character, so I could farm it on like a different character. Definitely. So there's that actually. It's like it's not all or nothing sort of thing. But yeah, might do a few runs, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do today, honestly. What do we got next? I think we'll go train pets and stuff next, but speaking of which, so for Grub Guardian, last episode we were talking about still training up that life unicorn, and that's for Grub Guardian because it kind of levels up your pet in that game, and then you can get pets and, or not pets, packs and stuff from that. I still can't believe this is, you have to defeat 10 of these. That just seems so crazy. But yeah, you need to kind of level that up to help you in the game, and then we can get packs and stuff in our gift box and blah 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 blah. But apparently there's a 6th level that you can get for pets in the game. So I think, I mean, I've got the max score so I've gotten like the gold medal on the Trial of the Spheres map, which is like the highest level free map we can do. Twice now, I want to say. 2 or I think it's just twice. Didn't get anything good, just like 2 pet snacks, I believe, which is a bit rough. But there's some like variation in each like run you do of the game. It kind of randomizes what creatures and stuff you get. So like sometimes you get the harder ones, then I can't defeat those, and so I need like the perfect run to kind of slip by. But you also get like bonus points and stuff for leftover XP, or not XP, coins, like from the round or from the map, and then also from like your value of like your towers. And I believe the pet counts for that. It's like the higher you level it up, the more value it have, which would help us, because then like there's been a couple of times where I've just been like a few points off like having the gold medal, but it's like so precise that it's like I think that would be helpful to have it just another level up as well. So we're still getting that up. But this guy, the reason I started training this guy up to adult is I used so I've been researching kind of pets recently with all like the recent information people have kind of found on pet training and all that. It's been a while since I've like well, I guess it's not been too long. It's been a year or two, I think, since I've like made a like solid pet. Just because I mean, once you kind of make, or at least in my case, I don't really make just like pet bodies and like collect pets or anything. So I just kind of like make my whatever, the perfect whatever in my mind, like perfect will cast pet for like my this is my main account I'm talking about. And then I was kind of done. So researching it more recently though, there's something called wow factor, which is like on a scale of 1 to 10, each pet, like when it's coded into the game, has a wow factor, WOW. I don't know if that's like a thing, like a file name or something, or if just like a community named thing. But it has a number 1 to 10 assigned to it. And each, so like this pig has a wow factor of 9. And what that means is like the higher level the wow factor is on the pet that you're hatching with. Let's see if I can remember this. It's so the higher number your pet is, the higher chance you have of getting the other pet. So because this is a wow factor 9, say I hatch with like a wow factor 1, I would have like a really high chance of getting the other pet, I think. Yeah. Yes, because, yeah, with the wow factor of 1, you would not. It's kind of confusing, but like the way it works out, you basically want to have a pet with like whatever max stats, or not max stats, with like, it's hard to explain. There's a lot that goes into it. It's like you want a pet that has a high wow factor, so then you can get the pet you're hatching with. So that's why I'm training up this guy. So then something I've tried twice, I think, just like with random people. I've found whatever in the commons or whatnot in the pet pavilion. They had like energy pets, so hatch with them and didn't get it. But I realized that it was because I was using like my like myth vexing imp or something, which I got from like the free quest server while you're questing up through. I think it's like right before you defeat old Judd or something, I think his name is. Is there any health around here? I'll grab that. And that one as well. Is there no health around here? That'll do. Oh, now there's one. Well. But anyway, I was trying to attach with a Corgi, but didn't get it because the wow factor on my vexing imp or whatever was so low. So I have basically a lower chance to get that pet body. But if you're new to Wizard101 or just like you haven't really heard of it before, I think it's called the Dapper Corgi or something. Basically is what the whatever standard kind of energy build uses. It's because it gives you just a base plus 8 energy, just like for having the pet body. No talents or anything required, just gives you 8 energy. So if we just get that pet body, we don't really have to worry too much about like actually training it up. Obviously that would be good to do, but we just get 8 energy from that, so that'd be great to just have 8 more energy in general. So let's see what else. Well, let's see. With pet training, yes, we're trying to get a high wow factor kind of base pet. So another thing I learned about with a base pet is you also want it to be I think it's just like a 4 420 base, which so on a pet you can get like different tiers of like pet talents essentially. So it's like a common talent is worth 1 point in like the pet making system. Like a uncommon is 2. I don't remember all the names, but like then like I don't even know if this is the correct name, but like epic is like 3 or whatever. Ultras, I mean, you get the idea. It's just like the higher pet talent level you kind of unlock on your pet, then the more points it's worth. So essentially like the 420 pet is the 4 represents 4 common talents unlocked. So it would be an adult pet with 2 uncommon, just like I can kind of show you, I guess. So right now I have 7 because I have 2 here and 3 there. What? Let me just explain wrong. Well, I think I also said. What? Why am I being confused now? I thought it was just like, maybe I'm just wrong then. Well, maybe it's just uncommon talents, but generally, well, I don't really know the exact process behind it, I guess now. This is confusing me, but basically what you want is to unlock 2 uncommon talents and then 2 uncommon derby talents. So then this is numbers of 4, and then this number should be a 20, just like adding up the value of all the talents combined. And when you have this number low, that just lowers the gold cost all the way to the bottom, basically, for hatching costs. And then this number, if you have all uncommon talents, I thought there was a common, where I just don't have. Nice. Yeah, there's common talents. Thank you. I was going crazy. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Oh, so maybe that's why. So these so common are worth 1, and then these are worth 2. So then this would actually be 3, and this would be 4. All right, so that does make sense then. Okay, so I'm not crazy. So yeah, basically you want. So then with those all common talents only on a pet for talents and derby, that makes it easier to transfer talents from the pet you're hatching with, and then it's much easier to track if you actually copy the whole pool over and blah 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 blah. So basically we're trying to make a 420 WoW 10 pet. So this is a 9, so then hopefully we can get the 10 from the kiosk, and we'll talk about it more as we kind of go through the process. But that's kind of the basic idea, if that made any sense. Hopefully I can talk through it a little better while I'm actually making it later. What else we got going on? There's that catchphrase again. What else we got going on? I guess talking more about that energy pet though with the corgi. So that's a crazy good way for us to get more energy. So with energy gear, like the actual equipment we have, like our hat, robe, and boots. Talk to Simon. I think it's this guy back in the library. Or no, that's. I need to go back to Ravenwood. Close. But yeah, with our gear that we have equipped, we can only well, I guess that's not even energy gear. These we can get very few energy additive, but with the corgi you can get up to 58 additional energy, which is crazy, because you can get 8 from the actual pet body, and then there's 4 energy talents, which gives 50 total. And then there's, that's how you get the energy. Yeah, then you can just go whatever talent you want, really.
You recovered the lost page of... Take the lost page of storms back to Harold Argylston at the
Dang,
library.
you get like no XP from this compared to the boxes. We got like 1,600 or something from the boxes event. It's unfortunate. How much XP do we need for this next one? 350. It's not as terrible as it could be.
Young wizard, you were...
Dang, doing laps around here. But yeah, so with that corgi, that would help us big time. So that put us up to what, 128? Is that right? Yeah. So close to a full 69 plot of whatever eventually we are able to plant, like key limes or hopefully eventually couch potatoes once we can get the large plot from Cracktopia, I think it is, or Mushu. But Dis me.
Do what you must to break the curse that has possessed her. Return to me
Cool.
when you are done.
Boink, boink, boink. What else have I been up to? Rate My Stitch is the event this week, which has been awesome. Because that's something we can do on all of our noob characters. So, yeah, I just kind of made, it's like the Storm Stitch. So I submitted a Storm Stitch on, well, I just like made it on this character and then just used the shared bank and just shared it to the other 5. It's very odd. Because, so with my main character here, Oliver, he has, what is it, 15 votes or whatever, and has like 5 stars, and I think you need to have like 15 review or 15 like votes and 6 stars to get the judge's choice, so don't have that on him. But then like the 3 of the other Olive characters, they all have like 140 like votes and like whatever 6 stars. They all have judge's choice, and then the other 2 alts both have like, I think one has 30 and one has like also 15 exact, and both of them also have 5 stars. That's like what? Like how in the world does that happen? Like 3 characters get 150 votes and then these guys are just like nothing. I don't quite get it. Maybe it's, yeah, I have no idea like what the reasoning behind that is. Is they all the same exact stitch basically? But I mean, like, I'd assume with so many people like voting and whatnot, it's like you'd never actually see a repeat character, whatever of mine. I think she has like a decent amount of health. So maybe we should let's see. Put that in. Could do the old draw power Orthros maybe. Which part of those are in there? I forget. Throw those in. It's crazy we started at like 200 monsters or something. I don't know, 150? I guess that's not that crazy. Because we're doing like 200 battles to level up, so I guess that's not that crazy. Just that all the fights I'm doing to level up are like Animus fights, pretty much. Well, I guess Kraken wasn't, but... well, might as well just kill you first round so I don't have to deal with the loss of HP. Would have been embarrassing if we fizzled there. But yeah, rate my Stitch. That event is lovely because you get enough reagents from that event. If you get like the judge's choice, or I guess if you just do like their voting, whatever, each of the 7 days, you end up with 105 points, which is enough to get all the rewards. But judge's choice just makes it way faster because you just kind of coin that and you get 50 or halfway there. But you get from those reagents, you can craft. So you can get wooden buttons, 12 wooden buttons you can use to craft a wooden key. So technically, if we get, if we like finish the event on all 6 characters, that'd be 18 wooden keys we could craft from this event, which is pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I'm probably just gonna save the reagents for now. And if there comes a reason in the future, like I heard them recently talking about possibly like eventually changing wooden and stone keys to maybe like craft those into gold keys, or just kind of reworking value of them, I guess. So in the future we'll find it in the test realm, I'm sure, before it actually hits live realm, so we'll be able to kind of prepare ourselves. Hold off on that just in case we don't need it. Might as well. So yeah, no real reason to kind of craft them up right now, considering Ra's our only option. Maybe if we like, I'm trying to think if there's any like wooden key bosses. Like if whatever the first 5 arcs are free, or not 5 arcs, first arc, first 5 worlds became free, like for the free event, or whatever, if there's any wood key bosses that we really need to farm or anything. I don't really think so. Wooden key bosses are pretty not great in general, but that would be something to look into before that happens. Yeah, that's just whatever. Nice to be able to collect all that stuff. So I think we'll probably go on those guys and grab those rewards and stuff. Imagine if we got it first run here. That would have been hilarious. We got trashed though. Oh, that's at 1,000. No, didn't get any good rewards from this. What time we got? 9 minutes. Dang. Well, probably should have swapped houses before. Well, what you gonna do? Some of them that'll be nice. Wrong button. Once we eventually get like a free event going, is that we'll be able to go to Colossus Boulevard to start the old. Oh, I could have just done this. Totally forgot about this. I wasn't even thinking about that. It's gonna let me go to him. There we go. But they will be able to unlock this guy to be able to do the daily, whatever they're called, daily quests. I don't remember. The reason I was thinking about that just now is teleporters. You can get those from his like chest on like every 7th day or something. So that'd be nice to have in our Red Barn farm, because I can just zip home and then be here, or just have teleporters as a nice quality of life thing in the game for sure. Something else we did is we got the Smith's quest accepted. That gives us a training point. I was thinking that's going to be big for when we're actually doing whenever they make Croctopia or whatever free in the future for us to do, that we just have the most training points available we can, so we can kind of train up the balance, or like elemental blade and spirit blade and stuff from Croctopia, or just whatever trainers and stuff we can, because we won't be able to access those in the future. So just getting all the training points and just kind of preparing as much as we can for that is big. Something else I was doing to prepare was looking at the crafting quest for the future. And it seems like all the reagents are pretty simple, honestly. It's like, yeah, just very like basic reagents. Interesting. People decorate, like, I don't understand people's decorating sometimes. It just makes me laugh though. Which I guess is probably the point sometimes. The reason why we're raiding this house right now, by the way, is just because I remembered we are 3 away. So might as well raid some castles. And we'll be able to, I'll show you what we'll be able to do with that badge in a bit. What is this music? It's like polka music or something. Not a big fan of castles that use just all like pack items. I mean, I feel like it's just like someone just like purchased a bunch of packs and threw all the housing stuff they got from it in their dorm or whatever. So I'm not a huge fan of those sort of designs. But like, if people use like that sort of stuff, like with whatever, building a big house, or I mean, it can be a small house too, but just like whatever more intricate stuff that like actually looks nice, and like this is neat. Like this looks nice. Like to actually use like advanced movement to like move stuff around and like place stuff in a neat fashion or whatever. And then this is kind of like their teleporter hub, and yeah, it was a nice little dorm. Got all the craft and stuff up here. What do we got? 5 minutes. Yeah, nice. I mean, it's still not like fantastic, but it's like it's a decent castle. I guess if I'm rating the other one a 2, I gotta give this one a 3. I wish there's more like ratings you could differentiate between. That's not the word. Like a bigger range, I guess, that you could vote for. Because I feel like 4 is kind of limiting to like the variation in design and stuff for castles. But now we can craft this stuff. Where is it? You. Lovely. Oh wait, that's just the recipe. Oh, that's nice. It only takes a minute then. Cool. Yeah, I want to craft this so we can put it outside of our red barn farm. And then do I want this? Can't even craft right now. We'll buy it. Maybe eventually. It's cool we can craft these guys too, even though we're not Marlbone. But, I mean, I don't really have any use for those, I don't think, at the moment. That's just castle magic, I believe. Sweet. Well, I guess I can go... Well, no, I can't even craft that yet. 3 minutes. The reason we have that timer going is we found 16 fortified cheese in the bazaar one time. Crazy. So, snatched those up somehow. And yeah, just been... Unfortunately, the recipe takes 2 hours to reset. Which is brutal, so... Yeah. Not ideal when we have 1 crafting slot. But yeah, that's what I've been crafting up. But now that we have this bank vault, might as well craft that up. We can put that right outside our red barn farm, so we don't have to run in there and disturb our plants and use energy and such. Wait, you need to craft it first, huh? Where is it? Yeah. Sweet. Perfect. As you can see here, We got our duels all stacked up over here. How many do we have? I don't know why this shows 47. That's not correct. It's like 10 or something. Or 20. That's not 47. But it's just that one item that has like that crazy glitch. Not sure why. 13 and 2. So, yeah, just slowly getting them. Mine as well. That'll be fun, I think, to just do like eventually when we hit level 40, just kind of make a strat, just be able to like farm that over and over and over. That'll be fun to do, because you can get like, I think you can get like wooden keys and such from that fight. And some decent gear and whatnot, so we'll be able to farm Mount Olympus, so I think that'll probably be our best bet. And the 2 hours. Sad. If we had a bunch of like slots, it wouldn't be as bad, but yeah, not ideal. What do we want to do next? Let's think here. Oh, something we've also changed as of recent. We did get a second key lime. I'm not going to go in here, though, because it's going to use up all of our energy. And I know they like just got to mature. But instead of the key limes, I just bought a bunch of trumpet vines from the bazaar and planted those so we can get silver trumpet vines, which are a pretty similar drop table, like reward-wise, I feel like, to trumpet or key limes. So, and they like reseed and stuff like key limes as well, where they can like duplicate themselves. So I think those would be what are kind of an alternative, but looking at the other day is kind of like, I didn't realize before. I mean, I just wasn't thinking about it's like key limes to get to like elder is like 200 hours or like 100 something hours, and then like the silver trumpet vine, which you get from the trumpet vine, or have a chance to get from the trumpet vine, they take like 400 something hours, so might not stick with that, especially just because we got 2 key limes now, so I think it'll be faster just go with those probably. So probably just switch back to those. Alright, do a few of these. Something I did find recently was I got a plant all treasure card from the bazaar here, which people trade for like 200 in power. So I traded someone for that, and so we got a bunch more in powers for more gold. So I already sold 100 of them. So you can see how much gold we've been spending, which has been so nice. I already sold the other, whatever, 170 or something I had from other trades the other day, which was also very nice. So it's so nice having gold. Ooh, I guess the next step would be to hatch someone with a corgi, but trying to find somebody with a corgi is the fun part. Oh, something else we found in the bazaar was 2 of these. If you know what these symbols mean, they're for the packs in the crown shop. This is from the Marvelous Minions pack, or as people refer to it in trading, MM. Or like this symbol is Eye of Bartley, which people like refer to in trading as EOB. If you ever see those in like trading servers and stuff. So this crocodilian, these are like, I think they're like a few hundred in powers each. I forget what their value is right now, but they're definitely one of like the rarer cards in the pack. The other one I found a few weeks ago. I just don't think I ever got around to mentioning it. But yeah, I found 2 in the bazaar at the same time, which is very odd. I don't know why somebody would have bought that pack and then sold these. Because, like, that's the only thing you get from those pack, or, like, that pack is, like, these collectible rare cards. And, like, Croctillion, Dragon Blade, what are the other rare ones? Jade Oni, Earthwalker, Stormhound. I think those are the main ones. I'm probably forgetting one or two, but yeah. I don't know why somebody would have those and sell them, or maybe this. I don't even know, but hey, we'll take them. Well, I did not expect this. That was easy. Did we get it? No. Dang it. That stinks. Where'd this guy go? Like, change realms? Well, that's unfortunate, but it happens. Well, folks, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for the episode. Thanks for sticking around. This is a little bit of a longer one, but I think those are fun to do every once in a while, so I think I'll probably farm a little more, see if we can get that dragon maybe. We'll see. I don't really have a huge interest in it, so we'll see. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next episode.